This almost killed me. You're going to want to give up. You don't want to look at it. You don't want to think about those things, but don't give up. Stop all behavior that doesn't expand you or others into a better person. If I may expand on that, if it's not eternal or expansive in nature, don't do it. Stop all behavior. Make amends. Find peace in your life. It really kind of goes with the inner conflicts, and then get to work. Stop whining about it. Stop saying, well, how come I can't find this, or how come you won't send this? Stop it. You are where you are. It's all going to be good. It's all going to be fine. Next, teach your children work ethic. Our children don't know work ethic. My kids won't do the things that I had to do without even whining about it. You just did it. Teach them work ethic now. Our kids have to be strong. 16, tolerate nothing that you feel is wrong by remaining silent. I don't care if you're in a group of people. This is really, I have to make this very clear. When I wrote this, my feeling, my impression was, people are in a crowd, somebody says something that is really offensive, and it's a play, it's a show, it's a school thing, whatever it is. Do not make a scene. Just, kids, come on, come on. And you get up and you walk out, you just don't say anything. You get into the car and you say, kids, I'm sorry we had to leave, but that is not right. You don't have to make a scene. I'm not saying that you need to fight and push back and be that person. Quietly, gently, get up and leave the room immediately. Remember these words. Tolerate nothing. Tolerate nothing. Let your kids see you stand up and leave. Be honorable in all things. Never feed anger. I want you to understand, and this is a hard one. Boy, this is a hard one. The things that have been said about me in the last few years and continue to be said about me, whatever. But understand that anger is a part of life. I get angry. You hear me in the radio in the morning, and that's usually after I've had just a few minutes to digest the news. Sometimes you've seen me on this show, and I get angry because it's hard to look at. They're killing, I believe, they're killing everything that I love, everything that I believe in. They're killing it, and they're distorting it, and there is a place for anger. To everything there is a season, but never feed it. I think the reason why this came to me this week, I was writing this about Van Jones, is he wants me to prioritize. He wants me to still tell you all the things, because after I finished with this, I wrote the monologue that I was going to give you. But he wanted me to first tell you that there is a solution to this. A couple of other things I ran out of chalkboards. It's never the first look that is the problem. It is the second look that leads to trouble. Ponder that and remember that. In all things. No, we can't do that. Well, now, wait a minute. Don't. I said earlier, never be the best man at work. Never be the smartest guy. Never be the best person in the room. Unless you're going into a room to pull somebody out of that room, don't go into a room and everybody else is morally much lower. You're not Jesus. You're in danger. Bring a friend. Never be the most spiritually. Surround yourself with better people. And then it's this. And this was the most surprising out of everything that came out of my fingers as I wrote it. Be happy and optimistic. I am happy to report the next line that I wrote was, Life goes on. Make plans for the future. Get married. Have children. Raise your family. And the line that I couldn't even write down because it was so ridiculous, but I know it's true, and I know I'm supposed to tell you. Sing songs. Back in a minute.
Still on camera.